Today's Monday, November 23rd, and today I want to talk to you guys about Micron or MU. Nothing I say is a buy, sell, or hold recommendation. You can lose all or more of your capital trading and investing in the financial market. And so this is simply for entertainment purposes only. And so with that said, for those who know me, know that I love the tech sector. It's primarily what I trade, specifically options in the tech sector. And as you guys know, I am a Neo, Nikola, and what have you. And I've always been a proponent of supply and demand. You guys know that, but something that is also important to notice, and the reason I got into Micron is because of the way earnings and announcement move within a specific sector and noticing patterns of where the money moves and how it moves from sector to sector or from industry to industry within the same sector. So with that said, within the NASDAQ, we saw earlier this year that Tesla was obviously on the up and up. And then COVID hit, and then soon after, we saw the money kind of rotate from Tesla to Nikola to Neo, when one was rising, the other was falling, and so on and so forth. So we can kind of see that within the exuberance of the tech sector, there was an exuberance that was rotating within the EV sector between the three majors, right? And so we've seen this happen a couple of times, and with so much talk about things moving away from the indexes, which I said a long time ago, we can then look at how the money is moving within. This time I chose to look into the Micron and NVIDIA and AMD. And so the first thing that drove me into looking into buying Micron is the way the tech sector moves and the way these microchips move within that sector. So I want to show you guys the market cap for MU. So here we can see the market cap for MU be $71.07 billion. And we can look into PE ratios in the extended of this video. And so in contrast, we can see NVIDIA, for example, have a market cap over 4 times that, and then we can look at the same at AMD, and we can see how AMD and NVIDIA have kind of not only been correlated, but the way the money has flowed from one to another has been quite consistent, again, which I'll go over in the extended video. And so something that I realized is whenever we saw the earnings announcements, there was a lot of exuberance happening in the markets, and there was a lot of volatility happening in the markets. And so I predicted, I think one of my videos, I think I said the prediction in one of my videos, but maybe I didn't, that upon earnings, it wasn't going to move as much, setting up investors to maybe set up iron condors or out of the money calls or so on and so forth, and then set them up for disappointments, which was actually true. Whenever MU reported earnings, it didn't move a ton, which was contrarian to the quote unquote market expectations. And so for that reason, and because of the way NVIDIA and AMD have generally moved around other forms of catalysts, this time being primarily news outside individual earnings, we even saw Apple move contrarian to the news that was actually expected. It was better than expected, but it moved negatively because of iPhone sales that were not delivered, even though the Pro Max wasn't a release with the rest of the phones and was delayed. It was obvious there was going to be less phones, but for that obvious reason, that was the excuse that we heard the market say Apple was pulled back. And the reason I say that is because it's important to, again, notate the way news not only manipulates the perception of the market. I mean, obviously perception is dictated by the news at large in today's world, but also the excuses they give is often an indicator, especially whenever they're nonsensical, like in this case, of what we can expect happen later in the quarter. In this case, we can see catalyst happen for whatever reason outside of earnings, which is what we're seeing today. We're seeing Micron now break at an all-time high, which could essentially set up a position for a potential breakout. And so with that said, guys, I will go over in more detail possible positions, well, my own position that's over 100% up that I took in this, again, without making buy, sell, or hold recommendations, why I chose out of the money calls for this specific situation where it is, like I said, at this moment, well over 100%. And so I will go over all of that in the extended video, which will be behind www.rubendante.com. It is free to sign up and to see that. You basically just go to the website, make up a free account, and then right away in the portal, you'll see the top video be the extended video for this position. So the website is rubendante.com, and just click on sign in, and you can sign in with Facebook, LinkedIn, or create your own account. Again, guys, it's free. And the first thing you'll see in the second row is daily trading and investing extended, and that's where you will see the extended version of this video, again, completely free. Again, guys, today's Monday, November 23rd. Let me know if this video on Micron was helpful, and I will see you guys next time.